Hey beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Symphoni Skin Beauty. Today we're going to be talking about product formulations for skincare, and this is going to be part 2 in our series, so let's get into it. Last time I talked about product development and performance. If you haven't seen that video, I highly encourage you to check it out, but we basically went over like the strategic process of designing and refining a product to meet the specific needs of your target market. We went over the psychology, we went over point of sales, and I listed the first 3 ingredients to help educate you on what ingredients you're most likely going to use in your product once it's complete, and pretty much how you want to be able to formulate your product. Also in part 1, ladies and gentlemen, I also talked about surfactants, binders, emollients, carrier ingredients, active ingredients. I kind of went over what those mean and what they are when it comes to ingredients and how you want to formulate that. For a full list of the categories, we're going to be talking about, mainly in this video, we're going to be talking about base ingredients. We're also going to be looking at a couple of emollients and carrier ingredients, but here's a full list for you to see. We have humectants, occlusives, antioxidants, colorants. The list kind of goes on, and it's really important for you to understand this, so I highly encourage you to check out the first video where I explain this pretty much in depth. So let's actually get into the first one, which is our base ingredients. So let's talk about it. Base ingredients are the most important ingredient in your formulation because the base ingredients can go far beyond just water or alcohol. In most skincare products and cosmetics, base ingredients can either be natural or synthetic components. So here are a list of a couple of natural and synthetic components that you could use as your base ingredients for your product. So we have hibiscus water, aloe vera leaf juice, rose water. Those can kind of also take on the form of a hydrosol, which I can talk about in another video. Then we have base ingredients like coconut oil, which is like what we'd consider an emollient base, mineral oil, like petroleum, which is considered synthetic. Then you have cacao butter, which you can kind of consider it an emollient base, and it's also an occlusion. Then we have other ingredients like glycerin, aloe vera, honey, which are humectants that you could use as base ingredients. And you can also use base ingredients that are mostly found in powders and cosmetics, but that would be like your zinc oxide, iron oxides, talc, silica, etc. So let's move on. We have carrier ingredients, and carrier ingredients are also really important to add to your formulations. Carrier ingredients, often referred to as carrier oils or base ingredients, they're typically lipid-based substance, and they help dilute or deliver and evenly distribute active ingredients across the skin. So they facilitate a smoother application. They also can actually increase the penetration of certain actives while reducing the risk of irritation, especially when you're working with a concentrated essential oils or aromatic compounds or absolutes, as we like to call them. Many carrier oils are also rich in fatty acids such as oleic acid, linoleic acid, ceteric acid, and they really help to support and strengthen the barrier of the skin. They improve moisture retention, and they provide protection, and they also actually provide protection against environmental stressors. In addition, they also deliver and contribute to conditioning your skin, providing that protective base, and overall supporting the barrier function of your skin. So carrier ingredients, what do they really look like? Well, when you apply them to the skin, certain carrier ingredients can also support compromised or sensitive skin. So depending on their fatty acid profile and bioactive compounds, some carrier oils can assist in improving the appearance of hyperpigmentation, uneven skin tone, dullness, texture, and they also help to calm visible redness associated with conditions. These conditions could be like rosacea, your eczema, psoriasis, dermatitis. They really help to go a long way when soothing these types of skin conditions. Some amazing carrier ingredients and some amazing carrier oils could include jojoba oil, grapeseed oil, cannabis sativa, olive oil, argan oil, coconut fractionated oil. The list can really go on. So lastly, we're going to talk about active ingredients. Active ingredients is pretty hefty. But in essence, active ingredients are compounds within a formulation that produce targeted, measurable. The key word here is measurable effects on the skin. These are the ingredients that really make a difference in skincare, okay? They may include exfoliating acids such as AHAs, BHAs, PHAs, retinoids like retinol, antioxidants like vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin E, peptides, enzymes, or other clinically supported compounds. And over time, the active ingredients can influence the skin function and appearance. So for example, an active ingredient can increase cell turnover, stimulating collagen production, regulating oil production, or improving pigmentation or texture. So in essence, active ingredients are the ingredients that are truly going to transform the skin from the inside out. When using an active ingredients, and when the active ingredients are properly blended with carrier oils, or they're diluted in some kind of way, there's a suitable base or preservative or emulsifier, the formulation can remain stable and effective. So a well-structured formulation also enhances texture, absorption, and overall that user experience. So I wanted to give you a couple other ingredients that are considered active ingredients. So we have stabilized vitamin C, which stimulates collagen, salicylic acid, which is keratolytic and it's purifying. It's especially wonderful for clogged pores. We have glycolic acid, which is an AHA or alpha hydroxy acid, which is a derivative from sugarcane, and it helps exfoliate the skin. We have ceramides that are lipids that help strengthen and maintain the skin barrier. We have retinols like vitamin A, which supports cell turnover and improves fine lines, texture, and tone. And lastly, we have lactic acid, which is also an AHA, alpha hydroxy acid, which improves texture of the skin and is derived from plant or dairy fermentation. So that pretty much sums up the entire video, where we've talked about the base ingredients, we've talked about our carrier oils, and we talked about the active ingredients. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like and comment down below. If you're looking for your own consultation, and if you want to know more about skincare, how to start your own product formulation, or learn more about skincare business, beauty, or branding, then definitely check out the links in the description, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!